everyone and welcome back to Theme Park Enthusiastic. Today we're at Legoland Brick Week 2023. We did Legoland Brick Week last year. The music's deafening me, but our first ride is probably going to be the Dragon, and we'll see you there. So here we can see Aero Nomad with it missing 4 of its carriages things. I'll show you more when we get. So we've had a little change of plan and we're going in Tomb Raiders. Now I know it's not the best dark ride ever. It's not very good at all, unless they've done some improvements. And if they did, I will tell you about it. But anyway, we're going to go on Tomb Raiders and I'll see you after. Goodbye.
Hey, stay here for balance. Count their weapons. Hey. You see these tracks?
You spotted them too. Something with wings, I think. A griffin, perhaps?
Find out what it is and whose side they're on.
So, I just went on it, and the only really big improvement I could think, if you can see me, is turning down the audio on some bits so you can actually hear what they're saying. Because it was inaudible for most of it. So that's the only real improvement. I thought it was okay, apart from that you couldn't hear them. So the next ride is definitely going to be the Dragon, and we'll see you after I went on the Dragon. Bye for now. So here we are where the show is, and it is actually surprisingly deep over there, as I saw in Coaster Crazy's video. Highly recommend his channel. But the reason why it's like this is because they're redoing it, I believe. So it's be interesting to see what it looks like after the fact, once it's finished its refurbishment. Now because of this refurbishment, they've opened a new stage over in Miniland. It's a temporary stage, a bit like the one at Alton Towers on the lawns. I'll show you that when we head over to Miniland, which, you know, at least they've done something for shows, because we're in the Brick Week event as well. There's lots of shows going on, and I'll show you some of the shows in a bit. So I'd just like to say a thank you to everyone who has subscribed, because from the time of recording I have 110 subscribers, and I'd just like to say thank you very much for all the subscribers. So we just finished our ride on the Dragon, which is very good. It was more intense than originally, well, than I remember, but maybe that's because I haven't been on anything in a while. But we don't know what we're going to go on next, but I shall see you wherever we are. So we're going to head on to Coast Guard HQ now, one of my favourite rides, and we'll see if there's any improvements like last year when they added some planting around the ride, which I think was a good addition. So over here is the new land clearing for the new boomerang. There's 2 dueling boomerang coasters. This is where a little water slide thing where you went in rubber tubes was before, and as you can see there hasn't been much going on apart from some land clearance. I'll see if I can get a closer look somewhere else. As you can see, if I zoom in and if the camera focuses, that is the remaining of the slide attraction over here. I'll see if I can get a closer look. As the camera's not focusing at all. So here's a closer look. It's a shame really, because I've only ever went on it once and I wanted to go on it last year, but I wasn't able to as it was closed for like the whole year. But here is the remaining here as well. That's it really. That's what the slides have come to. There you can see Duplo Valley down there as well. Duplo Dino stuff. And here's another one. I think this is the exit. You can't really see much. It'll be interesting to see what it looks like when it's done, because obviously this will be opening in 2024, which I'm actually quite excited about, because it'll be hopefully it's a high capacity coaster as well. As you can see the site again. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a high capacity because there's going to be 2 boomerangs dueling. We don't know the maker yet, most likely Vekoma, but it'd be interesting to see what it looks like when it's released, well, opened. So we've been on Coast Guard HQ, and I also went to the Skyline Bar Cafe thing in the hotel. That was all very good, and of course I always enjoyed Coast Guard HQ. Nothing fun, but did get wet from the elephant. I'm gonna head on Fairy Tale Brook now, another one of my favourites, and see if there's been any improvements or model changes from last year. So we've just been on, I've completely forgot, Fairy Tale Brook, and as you can see from that clip, there is a missing crocodile. I don't know where that's gone. Yeah. Hashtag find the missing crocodile. So we're going to go back on the Dragon again, as it is a great family thrill ride, and I'll show you some clips of the inside of the station as well this time. So we've just been on the Dragon again, another great ride on the Dragon. I do love the indoor section to start off with as well. Yep, very good ride. Highly recommend it if you come in here to get Legoland, get down there fast. So we're going to head up to Miniland now and look at all the different areas in Miniland. And I've heard there's been a few updates, so it'll be fun to check them out. So here's one of the updates. AstroTurf has been put in instead, which, you know, it's understandable, less maintenance would be required to look after it, but anyway, here's Windsor Castle, I think. So this is England over here.
Daddy, look, a train is going! There we go!
Here's a freshly built power station. I think there's a Eurostar, which we will be going on to Disneyland Paris, which I've just announced now. It looks like a coal power plant over here. Over here must be France because of the I completely forgot, it's called Eiffel Tower.
Come on, guys.
the Kennedy Space Center. The amount of time it must take them to build these buildings is amazing. You could spend a whole day here looking at it. I think the only improvement I think could be over this way, which is it's very bare. But we're gonna head over to like kind of a Lego museum sort of thing. It's hard to explain. It looks like the Paw Patrol tower. Yep. So this is where they make and fix up the Lego. Here's an old park map from 2022. You can see where the slides used to be. I need to update the wall. You get a nice view of the park as well. Queen Victoria, Queen Elizabeth, Prince Philip, Prince William, he's got a nice moustache. So that concludes our vlog today at Legoland Windsor Resort. I hope to see you next time when we'll be at Alton Towers to see the new